What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I have to start by saying kudos to HBO. They may have lost some fighters to Showtime to the other network, but one thing they didn't lose is their knack for original programming. I just watched HBO 24/7, Manny Pacquiao versus Brandon Bam Bam Bang 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 Rios. And it was a great series finale. It was the last episode. Obviously, the fight is mañana, and I'm looking forward to this. This was just the icing on the cake. We've heard both sides, both camps, trainers, fighters. HBO's given us a great series with this 24/7. Definitely one to watch if you haven't caught up with it. The link will be in the description. As always, shout out to Sweet Boxing, Ryan, for the video. And it was a great episode. Really straight to the point. They showed some background to Macau and like the origins of Macau, China. I didn't really know much about it. All I've heard is just things like it's Vegas on acid or on steroids, and it's one of the richer places in China, and it looks nice. But they gave a little bit of insight to Macau, which was good. They didn't really focus on the typhoon. They had a little snippet of that. Showed both fighters. And the question that I don't know about you guys, but myself, I was pondering and wondering, would HBO, given the recent altercation in Macau with the two gyms and the opposing camps, would they even add this? Because this was spur of the moment. Nobody knew this was going to happen. And I was wondering if they would add it into the last episode. Because they only had a couple days to edit because it just happened Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember. But they did. And then when I seen that they were starting to talk about the incidents, I was wondering, how are they going to depict this? Are they going to sugarcoat it? But HBO being HBO, again, great original programming, they pulled the trigger and they went for the gusto, and they really showed the big portions and the big controversies in this, which was great. Like I said, if you come to my channel, it's raw, uncut, unadulterated, and I give it to you guys real. I'm 100% honest with myself and with you guys. I give you my thoughts and opinions, and also news and talk boxing. And HBO did a great job of depicting it. The only thing I was a little bit skewed was when Leo Schreiber was narrating about the circumstance. He made it sound very, very neutral. He said, like, oh, the Garcia camp was just finishing up some media obligations. And then he also said that they left no indication that they were leaving. So they didn't play the fence. They played a really neutral as far as the narration goes. They didn't really pick sides, which is, I guess, what you have to do in a big broadcast like this. But as far as the action that they showed Freddie Roach getting kicked in the chest like Van Damme. They showed Alex Ariza mocking his Parkinson's, or I don't know if he was mocking his Parkinson's. I mean, he was mocking Freddie particularly, who happens to have Parkinson's. So if you want to say he's mocking Parkinson's, whatever. They showed that. He was like, spit it out, Freddie. They showed that. They showed Freddie Roach with the two quote unquote racial remarks that he made. The reason I say quote unquote because different people have different takes on it. Some people say, "Oh, that wasn't racist." Other people say it is. But anyway, whatever. The remarks about race that Freddie Roach said, they showed both of those where he's like Mexican motherfucker or whatever the fuck he said, and get this Jew out of here, Jew motherfucker, get these motherfucker, you Jew motherfucker, you. Yeah, so they showed all of that, and like I said, it was proud because I'm used to media kind of skewing certain things and showing the level of bias to what the viewer sees. Because realistically, I'm an editor. I direct and I edit, and I feel like I'm a creative dude. And I could take a gang of footage and edit it to make it, I guess, suit my agenda and cut shit out. If I did like an interview with somebody, I can cut shit out and really make it sound worse than it is. Put music. There's so much you could do with editing in terms of feeding your agenda if you are so inclined and that's what you want to do. So props to HBO for really staying neutral and letting the viewers decide by showing it. The Freddie Roach, I thought they were going to probably cut the Mexican mother and Jew motherfucker parts. I thought they would probably cut it out, but they didn't. So I was pleasantly surprised with that. All in all, it's fuel to the fire. They had a good finale at the end with the training montage and just narration as they exited. That's really the gist of the episode. It was good to see Brandon Rios. He was mingling in China. He went to a gym out there, and he was giving some advice to the up and coming fighters. That was good to see. He was flying business class, so he had like a bed that spins around, and it looked like a really nice setup as far as the flight is concerned. It's a long flight from the U.S. from California to Macau, so they really hooked it up with the flight, and it was cool. They showed a glimpse of Pacquiao sparring. They didn't really want to give too much, but they showed he did 12 rounds with 3 separate partners, which is pretty incredible because you have to think one person, you're getting tired and fatigued, and then they might put in someone new who's still fresh, who hasn't had any rounds in that particular day or whatnot. So they show real snippets. It was cool how they cut it. I mean, I don't expect to see them give away their game plan in all of the training, but one of the people that Pacquiao sparred with in that sequence was Zhao Shiming, the Olympian gold medalist, and they really did that. Even though he's much smaller than Pacquiao, they did it for just to work on Pacquiao's fast twitch muscles, reflexes, just overall quickness and speed. So great episode. Again, HBO nails it with their original programming, and I'm just looking forward till tomorrow. Try to get that prediction video out either today or early tomorrow. Got a lot of work to do, but that's the usual. I like a lot on my plate. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Again, link in the description. It's really all I got to say. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.